Hello, my name is Timothy Schmidt. I was diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia, and schizophrenia is a term meaning split mind, or another word for split personality. So I'll have like my mind plus another mind that I don't really understand or know, and that's where the voices and the hallucinations will come from. And being paranoid schizophrenic, that means I'm paranoid of those voices and hallucinations because they can either be good or they can turn evil on me. They can be good voices that want me to do good, or good bad voices that want me to do bad. And I'm paranoid all the time because of it. And in the very beginning, when I was first diagnosed and first going through my traumatic changes back when I was 22, I thought everybody was out to get me. Everybody was talking about me. The voices subside now that I'm on the Invega shot. It's a shot for schizophrenia, and it makes me focus, and it calms the voices and hallucinations, but they'll never stop. They'll be with me for the rest of my life. And schizophrenia is a term for a split-minded person. So it's like another way of having different personalities, different minds, and more mind. The mind itself is unexplanatory. They say we only use 10% of our brains. But, what if some other people use more than 10%? We'll never fully understand the capability of a mind, besides living our lives. Just living our lives. And our minds tell us to believe in religion. Our minds tell us to fight for what's right or wrong. Our minds tell us to do whatever we want to do. It tells our body how to function, and our mind is a great key and opponent of life. So, and paranoid schizophrenia, it can come in all shapes and sizes. It can come in different forms. I could be standing here and see people sitting down on my porch when there's nobody really there. And the TV will talk to me, the radio will talk to me, people will talk to me, and the voices ain't really there, they're just in my mind. And it's hard to distinguish what's from real and what's not real. So most of the time. And it gets to a point where you just break down. And that's when I usually have to go into the hospital, and get my medicines checked and, do what's right, because you need to volunteer, because most schizophrenics won't, because they're too out there or something like that. I'm a special case. I can determine what's real and what's not real. I can determine my voices, if they're good or bad. I can determine what's right and wrong. But don't get it twisted, because I'm still mentally ill. I'll be mentally ill for the rest of my life. And it's hard to distinguish what's real and what's not real sometimes. Because hallucinations, they come and go. Voices, they come and go. But sometimes it's hard for me to fall asleep, or hard to focus sometimes. But, the Invega shot does wonders. So if you have schizophrenia, or I think they use it for bipolar, I'm not too sure. But if you have a mental illness, talk to your doctor about the Invega shot. See if it does wonders for you. Or have your guardian or whoever is overseeing you talk to your doctor about the Invega shot, because it's done wonders for me. You know, I'm living a normal life. You know, of course, what's normal? Ain't nothing really normal. You know, and that's basically it for right now. This has been a documentary by Timothy Schmidt, and I appreciate your views and your comments, your likes. You know, tell me what you think about schizophrenia.